Hi there, welcome to Kneppy Invest and welcome to a short-term answer and reply video. Just going to go through some of your comments. I expected my ASX Daily Rundown video that I recorded on the 2nd of July to be quite short, but it still ended up to be about 40 minutes long. So I expect this particular video to be about 20 minutes. So don't get stuck into it. I'm going to go all the way back, but I'm going to start at the most recent comment, which was from Liam Jones, who does write quite a few comments. So some of you might be shy in writing comments, but don't be shy because you are hidden. We can't see your faces. We see your YouTube name, but don't be shy. How we learn is by answering or asking questions, not answering questions. Well, I suppose you can learn doing that as well. But Liam Jones didn't really write a question here, just saying that Infini company, I88, was in some media articles yesterday. No, there was some media articles about Infini in the same morning as well, which would have added to the big buying volume. Uranium results could topple world records. There you go. That's interesting in itself. See if we can find some of those Infini news. There we go. West Australian. Infini tables world-class uranium results. Yeah, world class. We'll just put world class. That's the one. Maybe it was just that announcement. Infini Resources share price rocketed 148% after the company unveiled what it says are some of the world's highest ever uranium grades. I'm assuming that's what it is. Sample grades. Yeah, there we go. So thank you, Liam Jones, for that. That's definitely a reason why, or possible reason why the market is excited, and why that excitement has continued today. Share price up again about 20%. Thank you, Liam Jones. PennyStockton has written 2 comments in regards to the same company. Have you checked out Actinogen Medical? Yes, I've been mentioning Actinogen Medical in my videos over the last few days. I haven't looked at the company in depth, but the share price has been on a tear. So let's have a look at the chart for Actinogen again, because it's been on a tear. Now, I am recording this video at 3:43 a.m., or p.m., not a.m., not that crazy. And the share price has been on a massive tear. And finally, we have seen the pullback. I've been waiting for the pullback the last few days, but this is a really good chart, really big volume coming in the last 4 days. The volume has lightened today on the pullback. That's a good sign. I am looking to enter this as a trade. I'm going to just mention that. I'm not sure when that's going to be. I'd love to see the share price pull back to about 5 cents. Yeah, 5 cents is my buy price. If it doesn't get there, I'm okay, because there's other opportunities on the market. But otherwise, I have no idea what the company does. They recently had exciting developments in Alzheimer's research. It could be an interesting addition for your next small cap ASX and companies video. And her second comment, the company has been making waves in the biotech sector with significant advancements. It will be fantastic to see them featured in your next video on top performing ASX small caps. Now, those top performing ASX small caps, that 30 best ASX small companies, were not story stocks. And I'd say at this point in time, Actinogen is a story stock. They have a story. They're trying to sell their story. Those best performing companies were real companies who were selling something. And that's the main difference. And I did leave out quite a few story stocks when I looked at the 30 best ASX companies. And even there's 2 small caps to buy. Those are more like real companies, again, not story stocks. So I'm more interested in I'm more interested in real companies, but I will trade story stocks because the story can get so exciting that people get FOMO. And maybe that's what's happening with Actinogen right now. So thank you, PennyStockton. Adriancaeran, thanks for the time, Kneppy, but I've stopped investing in the ASX as there are too many fluctuations, manipulations for my liking. We only invest in overseas markets and property. We'll only consider the ASX when the next crash comes, a la GFC and COVID, where everyone has to do their own thing. Funny enough, I've been looking at the American markets, and I think there's way more fluctuations and manipulations in that particular market compared to the ASX. And I think, particularly among small cap companies, there's way less manipulation going on there. But whatever you like to do. Now, one of the reasons I like the equity markets is because trading is ongoing. You can sell way more liquid. That's probably the best way to say it. And one of the reasons I don't like property, way less liquid. If you buy property, you have to maintain that property for a while, because otherwise, why would you sell it? Because of money reasons, taxation reasons, that sort of thing. You have to spend a lot of money just to sell it. Anyway, so that's one of the reasons, not the only reason, but one of the reasons why I prefer equity markets. And at this point in time, I prefer the ASX over the American markets, just because, in my opinion, it's less fickle. I believe the Australian market is actually less fickle than the American markets. But do what you have to do. Method 341 says Biome, it could become the next Blackmores. I'm a happy shareholder. Yes, Biome. I'm not sure about. I suppose it could. Blackmores is no longer on the ASX code. We can't really look at the heights Blackmores did get to, but can Biome get to that point? The market cap of Biome right now is probably over 100 million, 123.5 million, which means it's going to have to start producing some pretty good profits to maintain this particular market capitalization. But the run on Biome share price has been fantastic over the past year. So share price has six-bagged over the last year. It's a pretty good looking chart for Biome, and one that did actually get away from me. I'll have to admit that. It got away from me. Michael Georgievic says most ETFs did go ex-dividend today. Thank you. I thought so. And Michael also thanked me for clarification, cash and other holdings. You're welcome. And that showbiz, could you have a look at SVR and give your view? SVR, Solvar. I'm trying to remember what Solvar used to be called. Was this the old, not Money Me? Solvar used to be called. I can tell you, they've definitely changed the name. And what I'm going to do is go like this, way back. MNY, not Money Me, but not Money Me, Money 3. Ah, so close, Money 3. It definitely wasn't Money Me, but I just knew it had money in there. Anyway, so they changed the name from Money 3 to Solvar. I don't know why. Solvar must mean something. Solvar, I don't know. Anyway, what I'll do, I'm not going to have a look at I'm just going to have a look at the chart for Solvar. They're doing a buyback. So if they're doing a buyback, the management must believe this company is cheap. Now, because I haven't had a look, and what I might do, in fact, FinChat, I'm just going to go. This is a growth company. Is it a growth company? It's definitely a profitable company. But I'm just going to have a look at Solvar's revenue. Well, this shows revenue growth over time. I'd say because it does loans, has been affected in the past few years. You definitely see profit dropping the last few years, down to 35.1 million in the last trailing 12 months. So profit has dropped. The market cap of this company is 237.8 million. PE ratio is 6.86. So a lot of companies in this particular sector are beaten down significantly, and I think could be really good value as we come out, particularly if interest rates start dropping as we come out of this cycle. So Solvar could be one of those companies. They do loans, that sort of thing. I can't remember what loans they do. Let's have a look. Solvar. And the first thing we want to do is look for how many buybacks they're doing every day. And I'm just looking for an announcement from the company. Maybe we can get it from New Zealand Commerce Commission. I just want to look at an About section. And here we go. We've got an About section. They do loans, but what sort of loans? Market-leading consumer and commercial finance company with lots of experience, having funded over 2 billion of vehicles and personal loans. So vehicle and personal loans. Not in competition with the banks. Banks just focus on mortgages. So this company is vehicles and personal loans. I would assume vehicle loans have much higher margins and personal loans as well. I'm just assuming. I could be completely wrong. So Yeah, so this company could be cheap. It could be cheap. So let's have a look at the chart. So one of the things I'll do with this company, and I would not consider this company or any of their competitors to be high quality. So one of the things I would do is just look at the chart. Now, if we go back through time, there have been periods where this chart looks really good. But you can see a fair bit of volatility. But over time, the chart looks really good. Now, I'm going to go look at the weekly chart. So I did put a line, a support line for Solvar at about 85 cents. That was the lows in the share price back in 2015 and near the lows during the COVID-19 financial panic. Share price is not far off that level right now. Also put a line, a little support level right there at about $1. So let's go back to the daily chart. Share price is still a little bit from that really long-term support level, and I'm probably putting that support level as an indication to myself that, hey, this could be a buy the, not the buy the dip, this could be a buy, like a value buy at these levels. But just right now, share price is still in a downtrend. Share price could fall further from here. In fact, I'd probably put this line right there because we have seen the share price really struggle to get it below about 92 cents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times share price has hit this level and has bounced. And share price has pulled back the last 2 days. So that's what I'm going to mention when it comes to Solvar. Yeah, this sector has been beaten down. Yeah, this company is profitable and even growing. And I think once sentiment in this sector turns around, this is one of those companies definitely to put on your watch list. So I believe I have Solvar in my financials, my financial watch list. So that's Solvar. Thank you. That's your biz. I'd love to see an update vid on this company. That company is Austral Resources. Okay, Austral Resources. AR1, I believe. I believe, if I remember correctly, that company was in a suspension. Is this company trading now? No, they're not. The last trade was the 31st of August 2023. I believe, if I remember correctly, it was to do with financing. And we have just seen an announcement on the 1st of July. No, the 20th of June. Debt restructure strengthens financial position for growth. And then the 1st of July, secured debt milestone and new board appointment. Now, I'm not going to give any more of an update than that because shares in this company are not being traded right now. So that's all I can really talk about, that they are trying to find debt. Maybe they've been successful, and that's what I'm going to mention right now because there's nothing else to talk about. There's nothing you can do. If you hold shares in this company, you just got to wait until they go back to trading. So let's actually open up this announcement. Okay, there's a lot here. Austral have a stake in free cash flow, senior set debt secured, reduced by 100%, decreasing from 78 million to 0. Austral capital raising, raised equity of between 27 and 35 million. More than likely, that's going to be at a significant discount. So the share price is 16 cents or was 16 cents. So I would expect this discount to be maybe 50%, possibly. You want a significant discount. Do they mention the price? I can't see any price. Can't see any price. But yeah, debt equity raise launch on the 1st of August. So we do have to wait till then. And then completion and trading of the shares on ASX from the 2nd of September. So we've still got 2 months before shares are traded, and that could be extended further. So that's what I'm going to talk about when it comes to Austral Resources. And then, yeah, AU says bizarre. This will be my last thing I'll talk about in this video because it's getting to 20 minutes or close to 20 minutes. So AU said something really intriguing here. Bizarre sell-off day across all the winners last year. All Asian indices were green and the tech sectors were nowhere sold off like ours. Weird. I did notice this. A lot of the best performing companies last year had a really bad day yesterday. And I was thinking, why? And then it came to my mind that a lot of people sell their worst performing companies at the end of the financial year because of taxation reasons. And why not, or why wouldn't those same shareholders maintain a holding in the best performing companies and then sell it at the start of the new financial year, because then they don't have to pay the tax on that for another year. And I was thinking that could be the strategy of many investors. Sell your worst performing companies at the end of the financial year, sell your best performing companies, your winners, at the start of the financial year. I would never do that, because why would you sell your winners? Because a lot of these companies are in beautiful uptrends, but maybe they wanted to sell it quite a few weeks ago or quite a few months ago, and they just maintained a position as the share price kept on rising, which is weird. Why would you sell it if the share price keeps on rising? But I've done that before, I suppose. Yeah, so maybe that's what's happened, because it did stick out to me. A lot of really good performing companies saw the share price come under attack. So thank you, AU5657, because you just mentioned what I was thinking, exactly what I was thinking. Anyway, that's I'm going to mention in this particular answer reply video. If you have any more thoughts, any questions, any comments, leave those in the comment section of this particular video. I am not a financial advisor. If you do need financial advice, make sure you seek out someone who is qualified and can speak to your own financial needs. That's it for this video. Have a good day. Bye.